That was the catalyst for me to go. He's back again. Oh, God. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Brett here from brettdev.com. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about all of the wrong reasons for moving to Thailand. Now, I'm not here to tell you whether you should or you shouldn't move to Thailand. I do know that on this channel, I promote the perks, the benefits, the reasons why you would want to kind of move away from the West and live in a country like Thailand. However, a lot of people I've noticed are sending me emails, are leaving me comments, and it appears they kind of jump in the gun and they're moving to Thailand for a lot of the wrong reasons. Let me explain. So, you know, I get messages from people all the time that will talk about how they've just come out of a divorce, they really hate their job, they don't have much money in their home country, and that they've seen that Thailand is very cheap. They don't like the politics of their country. They don't like the friends that they have in their home country. There are all these numerous different reasons why people want to move here. And then in the next sentence I read, I've never been to Thailand before, but this is why I'm coming, right? And I read these comments and I think to myself, you've never been to a country before and you are planning on moving your entire life to the country because of something that you dislike in your home country, wherever that might be, whether that's a recent breakup, whether it's a recent divorce. This doesn't make sense. If you're in this position and you're not thinking clearly, okay, if you've just gone for a breakup, if you don't like the politics of your country, whatever it might be, the way I came to Thailand, I came from a similar scenario. So I kind of was with a girl for a couple of years. A friend of mine was trying to convince me to come to Thailand for quite a while. He had come here once or twice. And, you know, the whole story, well, you're in a relationship, girlfriend doesn't really want you to go with the guys, and you just, you know, so many people get caught up in that, and they'll never come here, they'll never travel because their girlfriend or whatever. But I just broken up with my girlfriend, so I was like, about 5 days before my friend asked me to come here, and I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'm going to go. So I went. However, I kind of came out here because I'd broken up with a girl, but I didn't come out here to live. I hadn't decided to sell everything I own, completely change my entire existence and my entire life because I'd broken up with my girlfriend, okay? When I had that breakup, that was the catalyst for me to go. He's back again. Oh, God. What was I saying? When I broke up with my girlfriend, that was the catalyst for me to go and travel, right? To get away for a few weeks, to experience something new. I didn't like decide I'm gonna, you know, sell everything I own and just abandon ship, right? And the reason for that, the reason why you shouldn't do that is because these are not the right reasons to live in a country. Okay, you need to obviously see if you like the country first. I get so many people say, hey Brett, I'm moving to Thailand, where's the best place to stay? And I say, well, where do you like? Where have you been before? They go, oh, well, I've never been there before, never been to Thailand. And you're moving here? You might fucking hate it, right? There's so much stuff here that is so different to where you're from. How do you even know if you're gonna like it? How ludicrous it would be to completely get rid of everything in your life and then come out here and then be like, oh, this could be even worse. You could be like, oh my God, this is even worse, right? So if whatever your motivations are for coming to Thailand, if you've never been, this is not really for people that have been here, that have analysed the situation, that have assessed the country, have decided their reasons for wanting to live here. This is people who have never been here that are saying that are thinking they want to move here. You need to come here first, okay? My friend Matt has got a good way of, he always talks about this, he says you have to do a test run. And when I met Matt, he was doing a test run. He was coming here, figuring it out, seeing if he liked it. You know, I get so many questions about long-term visas. How can I get a visa that will let me live in Thailand forever? And I just say, well, you can figure out the long-term visa scenario once you get here. You will meet people, you can speak to visa agents, you can do all that stuff. There are ways to stay in Thailand long-term, but you don't need to know that. You need to just get a tourist visa. And you need to come on a test run and see if you actually like the place. And living in a country just because it's cheap, living in a country just because it's got hot weather or whatever, all of those things are kind of novelties that actually eventually wear off, okay? You need to fucking, if you're going to come to a country, you need to like the culture. You need to want to be here for a long time. You need to understand the customs of the place. You need to know how you would settle in long term. You need to know how you would interact with a community around you. There's all these different things that you need to want to do. You can't just be there like, oh, I'm here because it's cheap. Because you're not going to like it, right? What happens if you earn more money? You don't need to be somewhere that it's cheap. You know, so there's all these different considerations to make. But just like, because of whatever's happened to you in your life, and you might want to go and live in another country, all right? I'm not saying you shouldn't move away from your home country. I'm just saying to just single out a country because of what you've seen on a YouTube video is not a very good reason, okay? You need to come here, you need to do a test run, and you can do that with a simple, like, 60-day visa. Now, I'm not here to tell you what you should or you shouldn't do, okay? Like, I talk about a lot of the perks and benefits of Thailand. However, these perks and benefits are always seen through my eyes, okay? And we all see the world in different ways. So what I would recommend you do, if you are interested in becoming an expat, or if you are interested in moving to a country like Thailand, book a holiday first. And when you get here, don't do any research into visas and all that sort of stuff, because you may not need a visa if you don't like it, right? Book a holiday first. Get yourself like a 60-day tourist visa, because you can extend that by an extra month, and that's going to give you 90 days. So you get 3 months, and actually just travel around the country, right? Spend a week or two in all different places, see how you vibe with it, see how you get on, and then make your decisions from there, okay? Don't be planning a move just because something bad happened to you in your life, just because, you know, you had a breakup with a girlfriend or something like that, okay? You have to come here first. You have to see if it's right for you. If you come here and if you do find that it's right for you, then you can go back home. Then you can, well, I came out here twice. So I came out here 3 times. I did 3 like trips, figuring out whether I liked it, went to different places. Only then I went back and I was like, right, okay, I think I could stay there long term. Or my actual next step was, I think I could go and stay there for 6 months, or I could stay there for a year. Okay, I wasn't planning my entire life around it. I didn't sell all my stuff. I'd kind of come here a couple of times, and then I worked on, and the longer and longer I was here, and the longer I realized, okay, this is for me, I then worked on the process of getting rid of my stuff back home. I think it was kind of like, almost like in storage when I came out here sort of thing, but, you know, I had the ability to go back. Okay, I didn't cut all ties. It was a bit of a transition, okay? So I hope that helps, guys, and if you are one of these people that is, you know, sending me messages saying, oh, my wife's dumped me, I'm going to move in Thailand, I've got no money, I'm going to move to Thailand because it's cheap. That's not a good reason to be out here, guys, honestly. It's a perk, it's a benefit, but if that's your sole reason, then, you know, you need to really rethink, and you need to at least come here to figure it out, and to analyze and assess, do your test run, and all of that stuff. There are lots of obstacles, there are lots of challenges that come with living in a foreign country like Thailand. Things you probably wouldn't even think of ahead of time, so all of that stuff's going to need to be figured out. You know, if you come to Thailand, you may not be able to get any work, you may not be able to work, you need to work online. A lot of people that live out here have online businesses like myself. I do try to make content to help people with that, and if you are interested in that, then you're probably going to want to check out this link. And also, if you enjoyed this video, guys, then you're probably going to really like this video as well. That's all for now, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.